All right, so now I'm gonna try to throw a heel flip over it, and we'll see how that goes because I just set up a new board. You would think that it would be like better, but we'll see because I'm weird. So when you flick, you're gonna want to just stay over your front foot. I try to catch it with my back foot first, but sometimes it just happens both feet. That doesn't really matter how you catch it. When you're doing something lengthy like this, you're gonna want to flick and lean forward so that no matter what, you can always land past the net or past the gap, whatever you're skating. And you'll see, because I probably won't do it first try. Just gonna lean forward and flick and try to catch it high above the net. And if I can find the grip tape, like probably around here somewhere, then I'm just gonna put it down. That's about all you can really do. You just gotta be consistent with flicking and catching. Rolling up this thing, you know, is like a different animal all in itself. You kind of just have to be familiar with going up kickers. Street spots don't really have kickers. Sometimes they do, but most of the time it's just like flat to flat. So we may go to a street gap after this and ollie that. It's kind of big though, so I don't know if I'll heel flip it, but I'm gonna try to heel flip this and see how that goes. And this will also be like kind of like a how to bail thing too. When you're doing this and you know you're not gonna land it and you're gonna bail, sometimes you'll flick and your body will be like higher than the board, or the board will be lower than your body, whatever. So sometimes it'll come around, but the only way to catch it is to like fully extend your legs out to land on it, which is like a no-go. You want to flick and catch like sucked up. You want to flick it and catch with your legs like sucked up. You don't want to have to put your feet down in order to find it. That's like, no, you don't want that. So flick, keep your feet up, wait for the grip tape. Even if it's a floater, just wait for the grip tape. It looks better if it floats anyway. Catch it and put it down. And if you bail, then like you'll see me, just I'll catch it, grip tape up, and I won't commit to it for whatever reason. It just won't feel right, or there's so many different reasons why it doesn't feel right, but that's also like a commitment thing that you'll just have to do on your own. You just got to get better at committing to tricks, which comes with consistency. So go out and do 100 of them, of whatever you want to learn how to do down a gap. Just do it on flat ground. Just do like 100. In order to like bail it safely, you'll catch grip tape or whatever you'll catch, and just tap it with your feet. Just tap it away, and then bring your legs down, to the ground, and land, and just roll to your side. Basically, you just have to get comfortable with like the thing that you're skating. Once you bail it a few times, then you'll kind of get a pretty good feel of what it's going to be like, and you'll be able to commit to landing it more. So you can see with that one, my body went ahead of the board and I kicked it away and the board hit the net. So the reason that you want to get used to like kicking it away is because if you don't kick it away, it could potentially land under you, and then you'll land on it and then slip out, hit your head, whatever dumb thing might happen. You want to get comfortable bailing just as much as you want to get comfortable landing the trick. Now, bailing isn't like what you want, but you have to be safe about it. So kick it away, get used to kicking it away, but don't get too comfortable with just bailing all the time. That was a good example of like messing up here instead of here. I didn't really know that I was gonna mess up, but something didn't feel right. I was leaning a little too far forward. And the fear of that is like flipping your body over the net. That'd be really dumb. You don't want to do that. You can still go fast and it not be sketchy if you mess up here. Because all I did was I just ran out of it, which is, you know, what anybody can do. All right, so that one didn't suck up as much as I wanted it to. You can get kind of an idea of how it needs to feel when you've like bailed on it a few times. Sometimes that's why people say that when you fall like really good, like slam hard, then that's when you get really warmed up and ready to skate. I fell on this thing maybe 3, 4, 5 times. I don't know, but I may try one more. All right, so that one was like total hairball. Sometimes that happens. The board went way lower than me, which can sometimes get like weird because it gets to a point where it's so low that you can't kick it away. And if that happens and it's still under you, make sure that you don't freak out, which is easier said than done, but you staying calm in the air will save you from, you know, rolling an ankle or breaking a bone way more than you like flailing and kicking and doing whatever you're gonna do to try to get away from it. Don't necessarily try to get away from it. Make sure that your feet are flat while you're in the air and bring them down. Even if you're gonna land on grip tape, or even if you're gonna land on stairs or like whatever you're gonna land on and landing in the gap, make sure that you're landing with your feet flat. If you're landing on stairs, make sure that you're landing with your feet not on the stair like this, but like this. And bring your ankles down and your knees, you know, bend your knees and just fall and roll instead of freaking out and being like, I'm dying. Don't do that. Just be calm, you know. That was kind of spooky, but I was just calm. If you remain calm and you get a habit of remaining calm when like hairball tricks like that happen, you can get a lot better at getting out of it by just bringing your body down in a really calm manner. Land on the grip tape if you have to, and hold your balance no matter what. Even if you think that you're gonna land really hard, stomp your board. Put your foot right through your board, just break it. It's better than breaking you. That one sucked up the way I wanted it to. It got a little bit of tweak on it. That one felt good. My feet were like bolts. I just didn't have my foot, like my front foot, back far enough. It was a little forward, maybe like touching the first 2 bolts, and I just had to put it more in the middle, and just made it flip perfect and tweaked out a little bit. But it was a floater, and that was chill. So you just gotta watch it come around. You know, it feels slow when it's happening to you. You just gotta watch it come around, catch it, make sure you're good, put it down. All right, so now I'm gonna go try to find this street spot that I see from the road, and we're gonna skate it. Probably just a ollie because it's kind of big, but I don't know. This is my first time pulling up on it, so we'll see. We'll see how it is. All right, so we're here, we just pulled up on it. So like I said, I haven't seen this close. I've just driven past it. Ground kind of sucks, but it's chill. It's chill. It's kind of tall. It's kind of just a drop. It's not really a gap. I'll get down below and show you. Yeah, it's kind of just a drop. I tell you what, I don't really feel like doing this, so if y'all want me to do it, then you can comment and I'll do it. Otherwise, I'm not doing it because it's kind of just a drop. I like gaps. I don't like drops. So comment and let me know.